right, so get that we're diving into some seriously creepy stories today about encounters with brujas,
Oh, yeah.
like witches, but
But-
not the fun Halloween kind.
Right.
These are
Uh-huh.
these are a little more unsettling.
Definitely more on the unsettling side.
Yeah, we've got two sources for this deep dive.
And they're very different,
Okay.
which I think makes it really interesting.
Okay, cool.
The first one is La Suerte de la Bruja,
Okay.
the witch's luck.
Oh, I like it.
And it's kind of like a cautionary tale
Okay.
passed down through generations.
Uh-huh.
The second story is called El Acecho de las Brujas, which means
Okay.
the witch's pursuit.
Ooh.
And this one is a first-hand account from a woman who says she has a sixth sense
Whoa.
when it comes to these brujas.
Okay, I am intrigued.
Let's start with
Let's jump into.
the witch's luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one takes place in Reynosa, Tamaulipas,
Okay.
Mexico.
Okay.
And it's all about this grandfather who loves to gamble.
Spends all his time at the cantina playing cards, but his luck just isn't there.
Okay.
And the setting is really important here because Reynosa,
Yeah.
it's known for its folklore and superstitions,
Right.
especially when it comes to brujas. So it really adds to the story,
Yeah, I can see that.
makes it more believable.
Right, like it could actually happen.
Exactly.
Okay, so this grandfather,
Yeah.
he's walking home one night after losing, big at the cantina.
The bad night.
And he sees this lechuza,
A lechuza.
which is
Big owl.
a big owl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like following him.
Oh,
Now, owls can be bad omens anyway,
yeah, definitely.
but this one,
This one's different.
yeah, it feels different.
Yeah.
It's like it's stalking him.
Oh, that's creepy.
And then he hears this like whisper coming from the owl.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like
No,
super creepy.
that sends shivers down your spine.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's just not natural.
Right. And that cry is key. It's like this is not a regular owl.
Uh.
This is something else, something that can communicate,
Right.
maybe even manipulate.
Yeah, and he remembers some old folklore
Okay.
about how to deal with this kind of situation.
Right.
So he does this ritual with a rope, and he's like reciting these truths, like the 12 truths of the world or something.
Wow.
And then the owl just drops out of the sky.
What?
But it's not an owl anymore.
Oh, no.
It turns into a woman.
Oh, my gosh. Shape-shifting, classic witch move.
Right. Like, come on.
It's like they can break the rules of reality.
Yeah, it's
That
terrifying.
adds a whole other level of danger.
So the grandfather, he's obviously freaking out, pulls out his gun.
Oh.
But the woman, she's like begging for her life. I was like, wait, I have a deal for you.
Oh, boy. A deal with a witch. What could go wrong?
Right. Famous last words.
Seriously.
So she says she'll give him unbeatable luck
At what cost?
in all his gambling,
Oh,
as long as he trusts her and never fears her.
Even when he sees her in animal form.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a tough one.
So this pact, it's like,
It makes you think
yeah,
about free will. Like, is he really in control after this?
that's a good question.
Yeah, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, his luck does totally change.
If it works.
He wins every gamble. He starts burying his winnings in gold.
Wow, he's all in.
He thinks it'll last forever, but things start to get weird.
Right, there's always a catch.
Like, his success comes with these creepy side effects.
What do you mean?
Like, he's acting strange talking to things that aren't there.
Oh, no.
Asking for extra food at dinner. Like, he's hosting a party, but no one's there.
It's like he's losing himself.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he's not totally in control anymore.
That's so creepy.
And then one night, his wife hears an argument,
Okay.
then a gunshot,
Oh, no.
which isn't unusual for them. They live out in the country.
Right.
But then her husband walks in holding a rabbit.
A rabbit?
Yeah, he tells her to cook it for dinner.
Wait, hold on, a rabbit. Now, rabbits, they can symbolize a lot of things,
Okay.
like fertility trickery, even like the fragility of life.
Wow. Okay.
So was this just a random rabbit, or
Yeah, what do you think?
was it the witch maybe trying to test him?
Oh.
Or even like a warning?
Oh no, this is getting intense.
Yeah.
So anyway, she tries to cook this rabbit,
Okay.
but it's like super tough to skin and cook. Yeah. And after they eat it, everything changes.
Good luck.
Gone. Poof. Vanishes.
Just like that.
It's never happened.
Wow. So the pact is broken?
The family, they eventually figure out that the rabbit,
Uh,
it wasn't just any rabbit, it was the witch
oh, no.
in disguise.
He killed her.
Even though it was an accident,
It doesn't matter. He broke the pact.
and his luck was gone for good.
That's a cautionary tale for sure.
What would you do, if you were offered that kind of deal?
Oh, man. That's a tough one. Would you risk it all for good fortune?
knowing what could
It
happen.
really makes you think about what's important.
Yeah, like, are there some things you just shouldn't mess with?
Definitely makes you think about the price of shortcuts.
Right. Because sometimes the easy road.
It might lead you somewhere you don't want to go.
Exactly.
Like just telling that story
Yeah.
made it real.
Right.
Like maybe talking about it
Yeah.
gives it power.
Like gives those old stories like more power.
It's like they're warnings,
Yeah.
about what's out there.
Like what's hiding in the shadows.
Oh, exactly.
Well, our second story, The Witch's Pursuit.
Yeah.
This one really leans into that idea.
Okay.
It's told by a woman who says she has a gift.
A gift.
She gets this burning feeling in her rib whenever there's danger,
Oh.
especially from bruchas.
That's a gift I don't think I'd want.
Yeah, I know, right?
But it's interesting, though.
Yeah.
Like she's connected to something most people aren't.
Right.
Like a different frequency or something.
Okay, so her first experience with this happens when she's just a kid.
Okay.
At her grandmother's house. So picture this big old house.
Okay.
Huge patio, lots of trees.
Sounds nice.
During the day, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But at night, all those shadows,
Yeah.
the wind in the trees,
Gets a little spooky.
totally different story.
The setting is everything in these stories.
Right. Like the house itself is part of it.
It's like a character.
Yeah. And this house,
Uh-huh.
it has this long hallway
Okay.
with no walls.
What?
Yeah, it's just open to the patio.
Oh, so at night.
Pitch black.
Oh, that's creepy.
You have to walk right past that patio to get anywhere.
Like you're totally exposed.
Yeah, it's like the house can't protect you.
From what's out there.
Exactly.
No, unlike that.
So one night, she's sleeping over.
Okay.
Her little cousin's there, too.
Uh.
He's too scared to go to the bathroom alone.
Oh.
So she goes with him.
Even though she's scared?
Yeah, but she's the brave older cousin.
Right, of course.
So they're walking down this dark hallway.
Okay.
Moonlight coming through the trees. He goes into the bathroom.
Yeah.
She's waiting for him. And she looks out at the patio. That's when she sees it.
Oh, no. What is it?
This figure standing on the wall.
On the wall.
Yeah, the wall separating their house from the neighbors.
Okay.
But it's way too tall to be a person.
What do you mean?
The wall's like 6 feet high.
Oh, wow.
And this thing is thin.
Okay.
Skeletal, long black hair hiding its face.
Oh.
And these really long, claw-like fingers gripping the top of the wall.
Oh, that's creepy. Those fingers.
Yeah.
They sound like claws.
Right.
Like some kind of animal.
She can't see its face,
Uh-huh.
but she can feel it watching them.
Ugh. And the burning sensation.
Yeah, it starts right then.
She knows something's wrong.
Yeah, she knows.
Her body's trying to warn her.
Yeah, and then her cousin comes out of the bathroom.
Oh, no.
He sees the figure and freezes.
Oh, gosh.
He grabs her hand, starts crying, praying.
Oh, man. Poor kid.
She doesn't know any prayers, but she closes her eyes and she's like silently begging for protection.
Yeah.
And everything goes quiet.
What?
Yeah, like no crickets, no wind.
Oh, that's eerie.
Just silence.
That's worse than any noise.
I know, right? It's like the world is holding its breath.
Yeah.
She opens her eyes. The figure's moved. Its head's turned towards them.
Oh, no.
And she sees its eyes.
What are they like?
Big, glowing, but not human.
Oh, gosh.
Empty, dark, like a predator's eyes.
Just staring at them.
Yeah, and then the figure moves again.
Okay.
And she feels this force trying to pull them apart.
My gosh.
Like something's tugging at their hands.
Like it's trying to separate them.
Yeah.
To pick them off one by one.
And then suddenly a light flickers on in the house.
What's that?
Her uncle's home.
Oh, thank goodness.
They run to him terrified.
Yeah.
Tell him what they saw.
And does he believe them?
He does. He tells them this thing has been appearing for weeks.
Oh.
Sometimes on the patio.
So it's been getting closer.
Yeah, and he thinks
it's
after his wife's baby.
His wife's baby.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pregnant.
Oh, gosh. So it's going after the most vulnerable.
It's like targeting them.
That's terrifying.
He even starts looking for a guard dog
The guard dog.
to protect the house.
Wow.
A few days later, this little dog, Daisy, arrives.
Daisy.
And from the first night,
Yeah.
Daisy stays right outside the pregnant aunt's room.
Like she knows.
Like she knows.
Wow.
And then one night, this huge storm hits.
Okay.
Wind howling, branches scraping against the roof. But then she hears something else.
Footsteps.
Footsteps.
But
Where?
on the ground.
No, where?
On the roof.
On the roof. Oh my God.
And Daisy starts barking like crazy.
Oh.
She hears someone trying to open her aunt's bedroom door.
What?
She jumps out of bed, hugs her aunt.
Yeah.
The doorknob's rattling.
Oh, my God.
Daisy's growling.
Yeah.
And then the footsteps on the roof, they stop.
Just like that.
And then silence.
Yeah. Oh, that's so creepy.
Right. Like, what happened?
Did it go away?
And then her uncle comes out of this room,
Yeah.
shotgun in hand.
Oh, wow.
She hears a gunshot from outside.
Oh, gosh.
And the burning in her rib.
It stops.
Just like that.
Like, it's gone.
Wow.
Later, her uncle tells them it was a bruja trying to get in.
So it was real.
His gunshot scared it off.
It makes you think, like, what if she hadn't said anything?
Yeah.
Would anyone have believed them?
Right?
It's like they needed that confirmation.
So the baby's born.
Uh-huh.
The figure disappears.
Okay, good.
But she realizes her gift is a warning
About a world.
that most people can't see.
And she can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not a gift she wants.
No, it sounds more like a curse.
Yeah, like a burden.
Like she's always aware of the darkness.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder,
What?
if she didn't have this gift,
Yeah.
would she have ever seen these things?
I don't know, but this wasn't her last encounter with a bruja.
There's more.
Years later, she moves to Spain for university,
Okay.
gets married,
Uh-huh.
and she has another experience,
Oh, no.
even more terrifying.
Really?
She and her husband are visiting her family
Okay.
back in her home country, staying with relatives in this little village,
Okay.
surrounded by mountains and forests.
Sounds peaceful.
Yeah, during the day, but at night,
Yeah.
not so much.
So they're in this village.
Yeah, and then a cousin invites them to stay at his finca.
His what?
It's like a rural property,
Okay.
further out in the mountains.
So even more isolated.
Yeah, like way out there.
Oh?
It sounds idyllic at first,
Uh-huh.
like a chance to get away.
Relax.
But when they get there,
Yeah.
they realize just how isolated it is.
Oh, no.
The road is rough,
Okay.
no lights,
Uh-huh.
the atmosphere is heavy.
Like oppressive.
Yeah, like something's not right.
I don't like this.
So on their first night, they're having dinner with the family, and everyone's telling stories.
Yeah.
Local legends trying to scare her husband.
Mm-hmm.
He's not from the area.
Right.
And one story
Yeah.
really catches her attention.
Okay, what is it?
The legend of the Bruja del Cerro,
What does that mean?
the Witch of the Hill.
The Witch of the Hill.
And she's like this legendary figure
Okay.
said to hunt children
Oh, God.
and babies.
Oh, no.
And she walks on all fours
Okay.
with these long, deformed limbs.
Oh, that's creepy.
So she can move super fast.
Like a spider or something.
Yeah. And her movement makes this sound,
What kind of sound?
this dragging noise,
Uh,
like claws tearing through the earth.
That's terrifying.
Right. And as she's listening to this story, she gets chills.
Oh, no.
It reminds her of her own encounter.
When she was a kid.
And the burning sensation in her rib
Yeah.
starts to come back.
Like a warning.
Yeah, like a warning bell.
Maybe the legend is real.
The first night passes peacefully,
Okay, good.
but the second night,
Oh.
that's when the nightmare begins. So she wakes up in the night,
Right.
and there's this sound outside.
Okay, I understand that.
It's raining,
Okay.
and there's this dragging in the mud.
Dragging like something's moving through the mud.
Yeah, it's like a heavy sound,
Oof.
but irregular.
Irregular. Like what?
Nothing she's ever heard before.
Not an animal.
Oh.
Oh, gosh, that's creepy. Just that sound.
And the burning in her rib,
Yeah.
it's back.
Oh, no.
Stronger than ever.
So she knows.
She knows something's wrong.
Right, like her body's screaming at her.
Yeah, it's like a warning.
But she doesn't know what it is.
She can't sleep.
Uh-huh.
The noises, they keep happening.
Every night.
Yeah, every night.
And are they getting closer?
Closer and closer.
Oh, gosh, it's like it's testing them.
Yeah, like it's getting bolder.
That's so scary.
One of her aunts notices she's exhausted, asks what's wrong.
Uh-huh.
She tells her about the noises and the burning sensation.
What does your aunt say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
She just clams up like she knows something.
But she's not saying.
Exactly. Like maybe she's scared?
Or maybe she's seen it, too.
Maybe. Oh, that's creepy. So a few days later, it's time to go back to the village.
Okay.
They're given this old truck to drive back.
Right.
But they get delayed.
Oh, no.
Night falls. The truck breaks down
Of course it does.
in the darkest, most isolated part of the road.
Oh, come on. You can't write this stuff.
I know, right?
It's like a horror movie.
So they have to walk back to the finca.
In the dark.
They turn on their flashlights.
Okay.
Start walking, trying to stay calm. And then she notices her husband's stopped.
Oh, he just stopped walking.
He's frozen,
Oh, why?
staring at something behind her.
Oh, gosh. Here we go again.
His face is pale,
Uh-huh.
eyes wide with terror.
What does he see?
She asks him what's wrong,
Yeah.
but she already knows.
The burning.
The burning in her rib is unbearable.
Something's there.
And then her husband grabs her hand, whispers, "Run."
Oh my gosh, they're running.
And that's when she hears it.
The dragging?
The dragging footsteps.
Oh no, it's the witch.
Right behind them.
Oh gosh.
They run as fast as they can.
But can they outrun it?
She can't help but look back.
And there it is.
What does it look like?
This grotesque figure. Long, matted gray hair covering its face.
Mm-hmm.
Its limbs are so long,
Yeah.
deformed, like bent at weird angles.
That's so disturbing.
And its skin,
Yeah.
it's gray and cracked.
Like dried mud.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just wrong.
But the worst part,
What?
its eyes,
Yeah.
empty,
Huh?
glowing,
Like before.
fixed on her,
Oh my God.
like it knows her.
Like it's been waiting for her.
They finally reach the finca.
Oh, thank goodness.
Her husband slams the gate shut.
Okay, good.
They run inside.
Are they safe?
They're trying to explain what happened.
Yeah.
And then
Fuck.
what sound?
Someone's trying to break down the gate.
Oh no, it's trying to get in.
Her uncles and cousins, they run outside,
Yeah.
armed with machetes and a shotgun.
They're going to fight it.
She hears a gunshot,
Oh gosh.
then silence.
Is it over?
They tell her it was the Bruja del Cerro.
So the legend is real.
She tried to climb the gate,
Those long limbs.
but the gunshots scared her off.
So they're safe for now.
Her aunts, they do a cleansing ritual,
Okay.
but she still feels this dread.
Why was it after her?
Yeah, like why her?
Last time it was the baby.
But this time it doesn't make sense.
And then weeks later,
Yeah.
back in Spain,
Mm-hmm.
she finds out she's pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
The witch knew.
It knew all along.
It was after her baby.
That's terrifying.
So we've got these two stories
Yeah.
about Bruja
Dangerous.
preying on the vulnerable.
It makes you wonder,
Are they real?
or are they just our fears?
Maybe both.
These stories, they really make you think
About what's out there.
about what we don't understand.
Yeah, the world's a strange place.
Well, we've explored the dark world of Brujas,
Learned about folklore and real-life encounters.
and I think it's safe to say
We have more questions than answers.
these stories, they remind us that sometimes the most frightening things
Are rooted in real
are
experiences.
beliefs.
It makes you wonder.
What else is out there?
Lurking in the shadows.
Until next time, keep your eyes open
And your mind's curious.
and maybe a nightlight on.
If you enjoyed this video and want to dive deeper into more cases like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like the video if you found the story compelling, and share it with your friends and family who might be interested in true crime and mysteries. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with all our latest content and join a growing community of curious minds exploring the most fascinating cases. Click the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Your support means everything.